welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a special pick a card. What makes you sexy, attractive, desirable? Why do people gravitate towards you? Why do people find you attractive? We're getting into those details today. So per usual, my Etsy shop is linked in the description of every video. If you need a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Pause the video if you need more time. You can always pick more than one pile with all of my readings as well. And yeah, we're gonna jump right in. So we have group 1 with the light pink stone, group 2 with the purple stone, group 3 with the green stone, and group 4 with the dark pink stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition. Again, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. And other than that, we're just gonna jump right in. All right, group 1 with the light pink stone. Let's get right into it. What makes you sexy, attractive, desirable? Ooh, okay, so the first couple of cards we have under your stone, this is an interesting combination. We have the visionary, and then we have the servant. The servant says, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So I feel like your love language may be gift giving. Like it brings you genuine love and happiness to give gifts to people or to cook for people, like to help people. Like that genuinely makes you happy. And then with the visionary, it says capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Immediately, I'm seeing Erykah Badu. I'm seeing her, like the artist H-E-R. I'm seeing her. I'm seeing these more like non-conventional artists coming up for you. With that visionary energy, you really do have the ability to see like how something can come together or the possibility of anything. I don't know how to describe that energy. I mean, how do you describe Erykah Badu? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like eclectic, even a little boyish, like masculine energy. There's like a very warm, full, earthy, very sexy energy about you guys. We have the student, so you have the ability to be submissive. You have the ability to learn. You're someone who can be taught something. You may specifically be attracted to those kind of people as well, like specifically people who can teach you something. Those may be the type of connections that you are drawn to because you love to learn and you're willing to humble yourself. You're not afraid to humble yourself to learn something. And that is very attractive. You know, you're not someone who's super combative. You'll have a conversation with someone who believes the total opposite of what you believe because you genuinely like to engage in conversations and to hear people and to learn. Humility and devotion to knowledge. Openness to lifelong learning. So you guys really are a student of life. I feel like you guys are an alchemist. I feel like you're open to trying everything, anything at least once, you know? There's like this energy of you guys not being turned off by the way, like the things that people keep secret, you want to know and you won't judge them for. It's giving a little bit of scorpionic energy, also some Aquarian energy here, of like you guys, what makes you so sexy is that you can see everything and why someone would be attracted to that or why that works. Like I feel like you guys have a very curious mind. We have the hedonist that came out for you guys as well. This one says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So you're someone who sees yourself as attractive and beautiful, and that's what makes you attractive because people like feel like you have to humble yourself, or if you're like conventionally attractive, even you have to tone yourself down or have self-deprecating humor or prove something to them. And you guys feel like just very strong and powerful in your energy. You know that you're attractive, and also you have this ability to convince people of things that you believe because of how sure you are in them. Like, I don't know, there's just like, it's kind of hard to explain that. It's just like your beliefs or your energy is so strong and magnetic and powerful very naturally. We have the mentor and the shapeshifter that came out. The mentor says passing wisdom and refining a student's character. So you guys have the ability to teach people new things as well. I feel like you guys have the ability to be the teacher and the student, the dom and the sub. Like, you guys can play both roles. And then we have the shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, the ability to see the potential in everything. I feel like you guys have some really cool spiritual gifts, and if you haven't tapped into those, I would definitely say start meditating or connecting with your guides, start doing different exercises that bring out your spiritual gifts, because you guys, I feel like, have some really cool ones. You may be able to put a thought in your mind into someone else's mind, and I feel like you naturally do this. That's so interesting. I'm gonna think about that later, but I feel like you guys have the ability to do that naturally because of your belief. And it's like when people are physically around you, your beliefs start to become their beliefs, and your energy, like, you have the ability to kind of like surround someone with your energy, and it's very woo-woo, it's very spiritual, it's hard to explain, but it's like you being around people, they start to act like you or be like you because your energy is that powerful. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's hard to say, you know. All right, let's see what else. What makes them attractive? We have the mystic of divine love. So you guys have the ability to humble yourself. You have the ability to love someone in every form. You don't need, like, for me personally, I'm like this as well. Like, I don't get mad at my friends when they get mad at me, when they, you know, I like my friends to be able to feel like they can be whatever, like, come as you are, you know, type of energy. You don't have to always be happy. You can be mean, you can be sad, you can be whatever way. And I feel like you guys are like that as well. Like, it's just like you have the ability to accept everyone in every form, you know. You don't encourage your friends to try to be happy all the time. If your friend's in a bad freaking mood, you'll allow them to be just like this dark cloud, and you just accept them for who they are. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. So there's this energy of you guys understanding what love truly is as well. Even when sometimes that means, you know, you have to give someone tough love. Like, it's hard to put into words your energy. Ooh, you guys got Sekhmet. You guys got Sekhmet and Mary Magdalene. You guys need to look up the story of Sekhmet. But basically, Sekhmet, I don't know the story word for word, but Sekhmet is so cool. She's one of my favorite Egyptian deities, because, so basically she was like, she was, how do I describe this? I believe that there was a king, and she was kind of like working under the king, like guiding him, helping them in war and things like that. Something happened that pissed Sekhmet off to the point where even the person that she was working with couldn't calm her down. So there's like this red parade or something that happens like every year in a certain city to honor Sekhmet. But basically in the story, you know, they filled up like a field with red beer, and seeing her reflection in the red beer made her slow down. And it's just so funny because that is what snapped her out of it, seeing herself. Like, that is a true queen. She saw herself in that reflection. She said, yeah, I look good, let me chill out. Like, and it's like seeing her, it's just, I love her so much. She's just so powerful. She's such a baddie, and I'm probably butchering the hell out of the story, to be honest, but you have to read it because it's just so good. Like, you guys are such strong-willed beings. You have so much aura and self and sense of self. It's just like your energy like reaches every corner of every room and building that you're in, and like everyone knows you're there. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. You stick up for yourself. You're strong. You're like, seriously, I love you guys. So then we have Mary Magdalene, the apostle to the apostles. It says, I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. So I feel like you guys you're not afraid of being unconventional. You're also not afraid of being judged. Not everyone understands everything you do and everything you believe, and you're okay with that. Like, you understand that people don't understand you, and you're not like, I feel like you guys, you honor yourself. We have the Emperor. You have a lot of masculine energy, and it's so hot. It's literally so attractive. Also, oh, we got the King of Cups that just came out. So you guys may be a feminine, but you are more masculine. You know, you may feel like you were made like hardwired like a dude, like if you're a feminine, because there's an energy here of you guys being so balanced. Like, yes, I will love you with everything I have, but at the same time, I'm not gonna put up with your foolishness. You know, just because I'm a being of love does not mean that I won't leave your ass. Like, there's an energy here of you guys standing up for yourself and being so powerful and having so much powerful masculine energy with the King of Cups and the Emperor there. It's just like, people want to serve you. We have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So you are wife, husband, life partner material. Ten of Cups in reverse though. And the Two of Swords in reverse under that. I didn't even see the Two of Swords under that until I picked it up. But it's like, yes, you are wife, husband, life partner material, but with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you're not going to settle down with someone who's not husband, life partner, wife material. You're not going to be mystified out of your power. You know, you're not going to give your power away to someone or your love away to someone who doesn't deserve it. We have the Temperance card in reverse and the Page of Wands. So you're willing to walk away, willing to stand up for yourself, willing to be different. I just love your energy so much. Queen of Swords, yeah, that's so funny because Queen of Swords is the iciest of the queens. Like, her energy doesn't even resonate as feminine. It really doesn't. Like, the only person the Queen of Swords is going to be soft with is like her children. She even treats her man like a peasant. Like, Queen of Swords is such a freaking boss, babe. She's so intelligent and has so much personal power and strength. And we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is what makes you very powerful and attractive. It's your aura. It's genuinely your energy. And I'm telling you guys, really look into your psychic gifts, because you're going to find that you have the ability to like move things with your mind, like crazy stuff. And you have such a strong energy and power, and people don't understand you. You're kind of an enigma. So that's what I have for you, Group 1. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading today. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, Group 2 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it. What makes you sexy, attractive, desirable? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have the Companion and the Destroyer. We love a good juxtaposition of light and dark energy, and that is something that you guys embody to a T, and this is why people just cannot leave you alone. This is what makes you so attractive. So the Destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. So you will leave a situation, and that makes you attractive. When people know that they can't treat you any kind of way and they have to stand up as the best version of themselves, either two things is gonna happen. They're either gonna walk away and leave, and they're gonna find someone that they can, you know, flip and dip and make do everything for them, or two, they may just be disgruntled, they may be annoyed by it, but they're gonna stand up and be that person. They have no other choice. And with this energy, you guys are willing to walk away from friendships, jobs, romantic partners, you name it. You're willing to walk away. You may even go into a store trying to buy something, but if the sales staff don't treat you right, you will take your money elsewhere. Like, I feel like you guys are about the principle, and you just don't accept the bare minimum, and because of that, you're gonna live a fabulous life. But you will walk away and you will ruin someone, you will destroy their life. You're not afraid of your dark side. You will give people a taste of their own medicine. You're not always taking the high road. Well, I'm not mature. Well, I'm not taking the high road. Like, I feel like that energy from you guys, like, people will be like, but you, and you're like, well, I'm not mature. And then we have the Companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So at the end of the day, you know what your love means. You know that you will give your entire heart and soul to your friends, to anyone you find to be worth it, but they have to be worth it, you know? People can't use you, and that annoys them, but also people have a lot of respect for you because of that. We have the Child of Nature, and then we have the Mentor. So you guys may have wanted to be like a veterinarian when you were younger, like someone who works with animals, or someone like you may have always wanted to volunteer at like an animal shelter or something like that. In the middle of the party, you may be playing with the dog, playing with the house cat. You always say hello to the bodega cat when you walk in and out, that kind of energy. Like, you're very nice and considerate to animals. You may see like a stray cat and try to like take it home with you, even if it's like you, I feel like you guys are like, you don't care. Like, you are very nurturing naturally to animals. Friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits as well. So your spirit guides may communicate to you through animals, or you may receive messages through animals. You may find that it seems like you can read the thoughts of animals, or they're trying to talk to you. They are. Honor that. And then we have the mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So you'll be the teacher, and people feel like you have a lot of wisdom. People love that they can see your soft side. Oh my God, I'm hearing furry. So that may be something you're into. You may have like a tail plug for your bottom. You may be into that. You may like to wear, oh my God, you guys know when I first started my channel, I would always wear cat ears. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I liked it, and that's what I like, and I'm gonna do what I like. These ones just kind of fell out. I'm not gonna take these. But we have the engineer. So you guys are very interesting. This one says the ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So you guys are very smart. I feel like there's a lot of left brain energy. I feel electricity with this though. I feel like you guys, I'm hearing Tesla. I'm not like Nikola Tesla, that Tesla. Not like the car brand, but like engineering and electricity and things like that. I feel like you guys may have been drawn to him or feel like spiritually connected to electricity in a way. All right, so we have Lalita and Bridget. Ooh, here comes the powerful feminine energy. Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. So you have so much light force, so much power, so much, like, you seem very present, and it kind of snaps people into reality. Like, when people have been going through the motions, you are someone who has the ability to activate people and make them feel alive and make them feel like, whoa, what is this? Like, it's like very unique. It's like they see you, and it's like you reconnect to them, to their humanity in a way. The red goddess with Lolita, it says playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to light. So you don't take life too seriously. You may see like a kid scrape their knee and start laughing at them, like, or like, I just get this energy with you guys where you're likely to laugh in an uncomfortable situation. Also, you're a comedian, you're the funny friend, but not in a way where it's like, oh, I'm always the funny friend, but really I hate my life. It's like, I'm the funny friend because I'm gonna laugh at you, I'm gonna clown you, and it's not coming from a place of like self-deprecation, you know? It's coming from a place of, that was funny, so I'm gonna laugh. We have Teresa of Avia, the lady of interior life. So you guys may be very comfortable in the home. You like to spend a lot of time at home. You may be a homebody. It says, I trust the answers I find within me. I know the presence of love is real. This makes you very attractive because you trust yourself and you know yourself. Many people out here living life, they don't trust themselves, they don't know themselves, so they end up, you know, just doing whatever the crowd tells them to do. But you guys are so connected to your innermost self that it's just like, it's something that people can be jealous of, but something that people really admire. And then we have Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. So there's this energy of you guys being very nice, genuine, and comforting to people when you need to. Like, your knee-jerk instinct is probably to laugh at people if something sad or funny happens to them, but you know how to slow yourself down and say, all right, come here, that was messed up, they played you, didn't they played you, let me give you a hug, it's gonna be all right. Like, still low-key laughing and kikiing like in the back of your head, but you're gonna save that for like the car ride home. You're not gonna laugh in their face. So, and people appreciate that. We have Isis, the goddess of magic. It says sexual energy is sacred. my pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So you guys you may have a little wand, a little rose toy, or you may like to get down. Like, listen, it is what it is. Be yourself. We have Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. You know, if you know the story of Lilith, Lilith was essentially kicked out of the Garden of Eden, or maybe she left. Maybe she left. I don't know if she was kicked out or if she left, but out of the Garden of Eden, she was Adam's first wife, and she didn't want to she wanted to be on top, essentially. Anyways, look up the story, but very powerful woman. And then we have the last one, the goddess of light. We're all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So you see yourself in everyone, and people find that very attractive because you can relate to anyone. You're not an opportunist just looking for the friendships and connections that, you know, are gonna get you to the next level. You relate to people in a very humanity-based kind of way, where it's like, I see you as a human, not as an opportunity, not as a golden ticket. Oh, I love this. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're very forgiving, and that makes you very attractive because you will forgive people if they do you wrong. You're not going to walk away from someone just because they show you their shadow side. You're going to embrace people for all parts of them. You don't look down on people for certain professions. You'll be friends with a dancer or someone who has an OnlyFans, even if you don't have one, or even if you don't agree with that. And we need more people like you in the world who it's like, okay, you're different from me, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to shut you out and not have a friendship with you. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you guys never give up. It's giving Taurus energy. One thing about Taurus, they're loyal. Now, I don't know the male Tauruses, so maybe that's different. Y'all gonna have to let me know in the comments, because I don't feel like I've been friends with any male Taurus. But all the women Taurus in my life, chef kiss. Love female Tauruses. We have the High Priestess in reverse, so you can admit that you don't always know the truth, or you don't always know the right way, but you do your best, and you live life in a very free, and omnioperatus kind of way, where it's like you're open to whatever happens, you're open to living life and experiencing. It doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like you guys are the perfect balance of light and dark energy. So that is what makes you attractive, you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you want a private tarot reading. But that was your reading today. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the greenstone. Let's get right into it. What makes you sexy, attractive, and desirable? So the cards we have under your stone, we have the Child, Magical, and the Saboteur. So the Saboteur says, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So you're someone who absolutely activates people. When people feel like down about themselves, or when they feel like they can't reach certain heights, you're really that motivator, that cheerleader, and it's very natural. It doesn't feel like it comes from like a people-pleasing kind of place. It feels like you genuinely believe that anything is possible, and it's like your aura just reeks that energy. So anyone who is around you, it feels like the charging of a battery. They get like enlightened, they get pulled out of themselves, pulled out of their head. And then the Child, Magical says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. It literally says that on the card. So that is definitely your energy. Spirit, for group 3, what makes them sexy and attractive? What makes them attractive? Oh my God. This is a very interesting energy. Let's talk about it. So we have the Vampire and the Mediator, you guys. So there is this energy about you that naturally calls people out of their comfort zone. It calls people out of themselves. It attracts. You have a vampiric energy. You have a vampiric energy, and it's not in a negative way where you go out of your way to like be vampiric. It's in a very like, something about your soul calls people out, and it forces them to kind of be present and more genuine in the moment. It says makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Now I'm hearing snake. Snake. If you know that TikTok audio, I'm hearing that now. It's like you can see straight through people and you put your friends on. Like that person isn't who they say they are. You have the ability, you may see spirits. You may be like a medium. You may see spirits. You can see if someone has a negative or positive, when you think about it, like a negative spirit attachment. You can tell if someone has a spirit attachment. You can see like someone's true energy. You may be able to read auras really easily. And this makes you a very attractive because it makes people feel a little vulnerable or intimidated in your space. They feel like pleasing you. They feel like doing for you. They just immediately go into like servant mode. But they know, people know that you can see straight through them. Makes you aware that something or someone is draining your life force. Okay, I already read that one. And then we have the mediator. This one says gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. So you'll have a conversation for the sake of conversation. You're not afraid to listen to someone who has totally different beliefs than you, and you're not trying to convince them. You're genuinely someone who will listen. So people kind of feel like say you're a Democrat and you're having a conversation with a Republican, you're the person, you may, like people may often tell you, see, if all Democrats were like you, then I would have more Democratic friends, like because you seem to be the person who can understand both sides and genuinely like have conversations with people. So we have the judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. People know not to play with you. There's an intimidating energy about your energy, group 3. It's like people are intimidated by you, and it's like you really do command and demand respect. We have the beggar. This one is interesting. It says confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival and awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So when people are around you, you don't allow them to treat other people away just because they feel like they're better than that person. You demand people to be like have humility, compassion, and you want people to feel like they're their best when they're around you. And then we have the king, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So tapping into this energy, you guys give king, boss energy. Like you give the energy like I'm not to be played with. You demand respect. You command respect. You command a room. It's like people just immediately do what you say. You guys may find that people are always asking you of your opinion because they really value it. You may find that people seem to want to follow you, but you may not like that. Like, stop trying to be like me. No, I don't want to collaborate with you. I feel like you guys are really like a one-man band. Like, you guys don't need you don't need or want like a bunch of servants or a bunch of peasants around you to command. You don't need people to fight your battles for you. You don't want people following you. You don't like that. You like to be an individual. We have the devil in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So people may naturally feel like pleasing you or fighting battles for you, and you're not into it. Like, that's not going to please you. That doesn't make you happy. That doesn't make you feel like empowered. Like, you don't like that. You like when people have their own beliefs, their own, like, you're not into yes men, yes women. You don't want people around you just gassing you and telling you what you want to hear. You like when people have a strong sense of personality, a strong sense of self. You like strong personalities. Whereas people may be like, oh, that person's too much or that person's too loud. You may be into it because like you can just sit there like, go little rock star, like so proud of them that they're themselves. And you know how hard it is to be yourself, especially in today's day. So I just feel like you guys have so much respect for people who will go against the grain and be themselves, not people who are immediately trying to please you and make you feel good and blow smoke up your butt and make you see like you're not into it. So we have the moon and the star here, which is a very interesting combination because this is like an energy of you guys believing in the impossible, being capable of the impossible. People feel very intimidated by your energy. You guys have a very strong, unique energy. People do not understand you most of the time. And you may find people try to dominate you as well, and it's like, it's not even serious. Like, I'll get another job, like, I don't care, like, I'm not gonna be treated wrong, and I'm not gonna do the most to try to please someone either. Like, I just feel like you guys have a strong sense of self, and if things ain't going right, then you gonna get going, like, and you don't care. We got the Page of Pentacles. You guys like to try new things. You guys are into the, I feel like you guys, you may have like, you may like adrenaline, like things that make you feel like you have an adrenaline rush. You may like weird or unconventional things. Like you guys may be into taxidermy, or like, I don't know, like things that are really non-conventional. We have the, you know, I'm hearing Stargirl, the practical witch. I'm hearing, I love her. She's such a boss babe. She has such a genuine, unique energy, and her readings always hit. Like, I love her. And she's just unapologetic. Like, she shared parts of her story and things that she's been through, and she doesn't hide that. And it's just like, I'm hearing her. So you may watch her as well, Stargirl the Practical Witch, or you may have like that type of energy where you have your own interest, and you don't think that just because you're spiritual doesn't mean that, you know, you have to live a certain kind of way, or you have to be nice all the time. Like, you really are an individual, and I just love that with you guys. We have the 8 of Wands here, so there's definitely an energy of you guys like fast, exciting things, and you also like really quirky, crazy people. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse, so you're never satisfied or comfortable. You never give up. You may like to move around a lot, or you may be called to a lot of different places or trying a lot of different things. And with the 6 of Pentacles, you are naturally gifted and blessed by the universe. You really seem to be God's favorite, and people don't get it how you can literally lose all your money but gain it all back. Like, people are so thrown off by that. Like, how did you, like, I thought I ended you. People may think when they leave you, or if they stop being your friends, that you're gonna crawl back to them, or you're gonna be, you know, but next time they hear about you, you're like, you've gone through a whole 180 glow up, and you're super powerful, and you have all this connection and power, and people are just like, how do you do it? How do you do it? People are very impressed by you. That is what I have for you, group 3. You can hit me up on Etsy. It's in the description of every video if you want a private tarot reading. But that was your reading today, and I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the dark pink stone. Let's get right into it. What makes you sexy, attractive, desirable? So the first couple of cards under your stone, we have a Child, the Divine, and the Rescuer. All right, let's see what's going on. So the Child, the Divine says innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. Wow. You guys really do seem to be like one of God's children, I'm hearing. There's an energy of you guys really being pure light, and you guys not experiencing things like other people do. I feel like you're the type of people where it's like you'll experience pain, but you know that it's a part of life, so it doesn't take you out like a lot of people, you know, experience very low times. You have the ability to bounce back from a lot of that stuff. Last I took a L, but tonight I bounced back. Now I'm hearing that by Big Sean. We have the Rescuer. Light attributes, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So you guys are genuinely, like, people say that they're like really beings of pure light and love, when really they're like damn near evil and sinister. With you guys, I feel like you genuinely, we have the Liberator and the Trickster. I feel like you guys genuinely give love and honor and extend yourself to people with no expectation of them pleasing you. Now, what's this Trickster? Okay, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. I feel feel like you guys are a wild card. You will surprise people. There's this part of you that's like the good angel, and then there's this part of you that's like the bad angel. Like, you guys, oh my God, it's giving fairy energy. It's so funny because when people start to try to work with fairies, I don't work with fairies. I do not work with fairies because I just don't have the time for the bullshit. I just don't have the time. I'm not doing that. People like, you know, think of fairies and they think of these beings that are so like light and dainty and small and cute, but fairies are tricksters, and I get like fairy energy with you guys where it's like sweet but also not, you know, like there's this energy about you where it's like, I'm sweet but don't try me. And then we have the Liberator, freeing yourself from others, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So you guys are definitely a change maker. I feel like you guys have a big purpose in this life. Like, you're gonna bring a lot of change to this earth. Yeah, we have the Pioneer and the Prince. So you guys have a bit of masculine energy. You may come across as a little bit spoiled. It seems like you always kind of naturally get your way. The Pioneer says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. And the Prince says romantic charm and potential for power. So you guys have a lot of potential in this lifetime. People may be very jealous of that because it seems like you naturally just get chosen, or you naturally just get opportunities, whereas other people really have to work really hard to get them. It seems like things just kind of manifest out of thin air for you, or you have the ability to bring things for you. If you guys set your intention, it'll be to you within like 3 days. You should try that out with something small, especially if you're not used to manifesting, or if you haven't really worked on like your belief, if you have like a weak belief system or anything like that. Try to set your intention for something small. So say like, Spirit, show me a feather, show me you're with me, and you'll see a feather within 3 days. And then you can start to build and build. Spirit, let me find $20, you know, and $20 will show up within 3 days, and then work your way up, manifest an opportunity, because your energy like is so, I'm seeing lightning. So something about lightning with you guys. Now we have the Mother, and then we have the Child Orphan. Child Orphan says independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So you guys have gotten out of the poverty mindset. You guys have broken like free from the work hard energy so you can retire and then you're too old to do anything. Like, you guys really do live life like in the now. There was something else that I was getting. Oh, with the independence. You guys, you may be an only child. You may be like a lone wolf. You may call yourself a wolf or a lone wolf. There's an energy here of you guys being very like an independent thinker. You don't need a whole group of people around you agreeing with you. And this makes you very attractive because you have this single-mindedness that a lot of people just do not have, especially not in today's day. You're a free thinker, and people may be frustrated by the fact that they can't control you, but at the end of the day, people respect it and they admire it. And then we have the Mother, nurturing, patient, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. So you guys may do a lot of art projects. I feel like you guys love, I feel like you guys just love life. But with this mothering energy, you're the friend that makes sure all of your friends are okay. You know, you watch out for people around you. You may have a soft spot for children. You may have a soft spot for foster children specifically. You may have thought like, ooh, I want to be a foster mom, or I want to adopt. Or a foster dad. You guys may have grew up in foster care, so like when children are bad, you don't see them as bad because you've been there. You understand them on another level. You feel connected to children. You feel like children may always like you. They may always stare at you when you're in public, like at the grocery store. It's like the kids be looking at you like drool coming out their mouth like there's this energy of children being attracted to you and feeling very comforted by you. Also, when you set boundaries with children, you may find that they attach to you more. Like, you know, you may see a kid that's kicking and screaming and being like, you know, I don't know, just ridiculous with their mom, but you set boundaries with them like, no, you will not do that. And they may look mad for a minute, and then they come up to you and they hug you and they cling on to you because, I don't know, I'm just getting this energy specifically with you guys where it's like children respect you or something like that. So we have the Lovers and the Three of Swords in reverse. People see you as wife, husband, life partner material. People see you as someone who has the ability to heal and someone who has healed in this lifetime. Someone who is very strong, has a lot of strength. We got the Four of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it literally seems like the world can throw anything at you and literally nothing gets you down. Like, it seems like you guys have the ability to see through anything. I mean, you guys are not afraid of a challenge. You guys are not afraid of, like, if you gotta fight, you're gonna fight. You're gonna do what you need to do, because we got the Five of Wands here and the Nine of Wands. So that's an energy of having a lot of strength, a lot of grit, a lot of personal power. You're willing to fight. If we have to fight, we're gonna fight. Like, I feel like you guys are kind of mothering like that with your friend. Like, I know you're mad at me now, and if you want to fight me now, we can shoot the ones if that's what we have to do. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you guys just have that energy about you where it's like, okay, you're frustrated, I can see you're mad, I can see you're frustrated, and you could be mad and you could be frustrated, but this is what it is. Like, I feel like you guys have that very mothering energy. And I feel like, listen, I don't know what kind of moms y'all had, but y'all be acting like moms are just loving light. And it's like, girl, what household you grew up in? Because mothers aren't just so loving and warm and sweet. Like, what? I don't understand. So we got the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords. You guys stand up for yourself. You will give people tough love. You will tell people like it is. I feel like you guys are a true mother, like someone who's very strong, someone who's a jack of all trades. And this makes you so attractive because people are they find you to be so dependable. And they respect that at the end of the day, you know. They respect that you have a strong sense of self and you will not fold and fail them. So these are the two cards that came out for you. I'm not reading either of them besides the bottom because I cannot pronounce all that. This one says, embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. So you guys are very spiritual, very woo-woo, very connected to your sensuality, your soul, your spirit. And this one says, I see the light in my own darkness. Exactly. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So you're not afraid of your shadow side. You're not afraid of your darkness. You're not afraid to be dark. You're not afraid to do shadow work. You're not afraid when people get angry or sad. You're not like, ooh, uncomfortable. You're someone like, yes, purge, let it out. Show me the demons. Like, I'm ready for it. Like, I just feel such a depth with you guys. And yeah, that is what makes you attractive. So that is what I have for you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.